Thursday at the Emperor Stadium, we've got Kaya versus Global. Top 1 versus the 4th place team. And it's a clash of last season's top 2.
Yep.
It's going to be a good game for the league. Kaya, if they lose, they're out of the title race. There's no real doubt about that. And even if they win, it's going to be difficult for them to get back in. But how do you see the game going? Kaya resurging up there. Global have always been decent, but they're coming off their first loss of points, really. How do you think it's going to go, Nate?
Well, Kaya just came off a big win from against Air Force, right? 4-0. However, like you said, it's just I think it's the first of how many games under their new coach, right? So again, all of this adjustment, all of this changes, yeah. We mentioned in episodes past, our friendly studio mouse is here.
Hello.
We mentioned in episodes past that the mid-table is a rather unusual position for Kaya to be in. Like you said, from last league, no? It almost boiled down to just goal difference, hindi ba?
Yeah, it did.
So
it was,
and then
goal scored.
Yeah, and then now they're in 4th place, statistically getting impossible. I would think well, if they're that inspired coming off that huge win against Air Force, then maybe they might upset the league leaders and the defending league champions. But
yeah, Kaya might see this as the last roll of the dice, so to speak. How pumped up do you think they'll be for tomorrow? For Thursday, and how much of an impact could that have on the game?
I don't know. For me, what Kaya wants is just a win. For them, it's not a do or die situation. For Global, the pressure is more on their side. Both teams are gonna play well, and in my point of view, Kaya just wants to get something out of it. But for Global, they don't want something out of. They want something out of it, but they want something more. They want that win, of course. And I think na since that's the situation, I think Global has a bigger edge, team chemistry wise. They have a more stable team. Kaya has been going through so much changes. Yeah, that's why I think na I don't know, parang mas malaki yung chance ng Global in this match.
Actually, just to add, diba? We were saying Tuesday's matches are also important as far as the league titles concerned. Dikit-dikit kasi ngayon yung tatlo eh, 'di ba? We're talking of course of Global, Stallion and Loyola. Now, Global splitting points or losing points to Kaya on Thursday, regardless of whatever the result of the Tuesday matches between 2 and 3, delikado para sa Global 'yon.
Yeah. And it's harder to play under pressure for me. Yung sa Kaya parang there's no pressure at all. Parang they just want to build the team again.
Which is what happened in the UFL Cup finals between Global and Stallion, of course, di ba? Everyone was saying, "Oh, Global yan." Biglang
Kaya.
oops.
Actually, I agree with what you were saying a while ago about Kaya having nowhere to go but up.
Yes.
They have to force themselves or will themselves up there. We have said before, we have agreed that Kaya is the most inconsistent. I mean, the most inconsistent in terms of playing. They play superior in this game and then suddenly they'll fall for this game. It's been the story ever since last year. And ang napagsabihan pa natin na consistently sa kanila nawawala ng coach. Yun yung ano dun eh. But this time, coming from a game against Air Force 4-0, it's not the real test.
Yes,
diba?
kasi Air Force has been languishing.
Army, even Navy for a second, they've been languishing. So, this is the time that the coach will really showcase the effect of him being as the new manager for the team. They have nowhere to go but up if they want to maybe just make that impact for the title race, make it into a rumble up there as compared to just providing it to Global. But I also agree with Nico with Global having the edge in terms of team chemistry, in terms of just the confidence of the team is really high. So I don't
I'm not sure the mouse agrees with you.
Yeah, I think so. So what do you think?
Well, I think what the mouse is trying to say is that maybe Kaya they could go down. A loss to global would mean that
Kasi kayo,
Challenger and Nomads could jump ahead of them.
See?
So it's just what the mouse is
Kaya
saying. The
pala.
mouse is a very good
agreed,
football
no?
analysis.
Yeah, agreed.
To be honest, most of what I say I get from the mouse. No one else heard it before. But he's been getting louder. We've had some contract issues, and he wants more of the limelight. That's what it really is.
Roy Moore,
But-
Mouse Whisperers.
Picture siya.
May segment na siya hiwalay sa FTW.
Just get a mouse
Roy
on that.
Tutui.
Ang ganda na!
Roy Tutui.
In fairness, pare. O, teka.
Right, let's get some predictions going.
Well, I did say it should look good for Kaya, but reality, global.
Score.
2-1 pa rin.
2-1.
For me, global 2-0.
Sabi nung mouse, 1-1.
Hindi yan ang sinabi
Diba?
niya.
Mali. I don't
global
speak
yun.
that fluently pa pagdating sa mouse. But no, personally, I think it's 1-1. Kaya's gonna force a goal, but because of global superiority, they're gonna equalize.
Okay, I'm going 3-1 global on that one. They haven't lost in the league since February last year to Loyola, so they're such a strong team. Play very well. So you find out more updates about that. We'll let you know what happens as it happens. Just follow us at FTW Sports.
Follow him at Roy Tutui.